And holy crap, we're now loaded into D Machina. Look at how massive this gun is with the handlebars. This covers up so much of your screen. It looks like you're just holding a giant, massive gun. How the weapon sounded. And this was just, as you were shooting, it just the entire time. All right, and welcome back, guys. And I know it is a day late, but we're going to be going over the Tracer Pack Raod Mongrel Mastercraft bundle. Pretty interested to review this bundle, and I've been kind of waiting specifically for this one since the brand new season came out, because I think this is the best bundle we got in the first half of Season 4. I think Season 4 Reloaded is going to give us some better bundles than this, but the first half of Season 4, I think this is probably the best bundle out of all of them. Turn your enemies into roadkill with the Tracer Pack Raod Mongrel Mastercraft bundle. Note, includes a functional mini-map watch and the blueprints feature gold tracer fire. Now, this doesn't say anything about these weapons having napalm burst, although it definitely would make sense with the flame effect they have on them. But like we saw with the 4th of July bundle, those didn't say anything in the bundle itself about having Shatter Blast. But once we loaded into zombies, they were actually stat-changing bundles, spawning in with Shatter Blast. So we'll just have to wait till we get in game in zombies to see if these are actually stat-changing weapons. Now, the very first and most important thing we get in this bundle is the Mastercraft Raod Mongrel Stoner variant, and holy crap, this is meant just to look like a motorcycle, and they did a pretty good job with it. It's got wheels in the front and the back, both of which move at all times. It's got the exhaust here. It's got handlebars on both sides. Even the sight kind of looks like the little visor that comes up on a motorcycle. I don't know a ton about motorcycles, so I might be saying some of these words incorrectly, and I'm sorry about that, but it's just, you know, not something I'm too familiar with. Oh, wow. And if we look on the back, it's even got a license plate right above the tire. That's pretty cool. Hopefully we can see that in game, although I doubt it. The next blueprint we get in this bundle is the street legal AK-74U variant, and it looks okay, but in my opinion, we've gotten so many other really cool looking blueprints specifically for this weapon that this one's definitely going to be overshadowed, and I don't know if I'm going to find myself actually using this blueprint right here in zombies. Although the drum mag back here does kind of get this cool logo on it, and I really wonder if we're going to see this logo and the flames with Mastery camos. If the Mastery camo goes behind the flames, like if DM Ultra's underneath the flames and gold and all that stuff, this might actually look really cool, although I doubt that. Then the next thing we get is the roadmap watch. This is kind of cool. It's a functional mini-map, but keep in mind in zombies and in normal multiplayer game modes, you get the mini-map on the top left of your screen at all times. So if you pull up this watch, now you're going to get the mini-map here and up top. Maybe in hardcore this would be kind of cool because you don't get a mini map in hardcore, but other than that, this is cool but kind of gimmicky. The next item here is the 8-ball charm, and unfortunately this seems to be another bundle without a reactive charm. We got a few bundles in a row there that had reactive charms, and for $24 being just a generic non-moving charm, little disappointing. We're going to check it out in game just in case maybe there is something it does, but I doubt it. We also get a roadkill emblem, which looks really cool, but I doubt I'll ever use this. Same thing, we get the Fueled Rage calling card. Actually, you know what? This one looks kind of sick, and I might actually put this on for a little bit here and there. It is a little creepy, though. I can imagine clicking on someone's profile and just seeing this calling card right there looking at you. Might throw someone off a little bit. The next item we have here is the Octane vehicle skin, and I actually really like how this one looks. I think this might be my favorite vehicle skin for this particular weapon. We're going to hop into Outbreak, kind of test it out, and see if this is worth getting it for the bundle. Next, we have the Raod Mongrel vehicle horn. All right, that was kind of cool, but I don't really see myself using it. And then for the final item here, we're getting one tier skip for the battle pass. I've already got it maxed out, but next season, that's going to help me get the new weapon a little bit quickly. Overall, I think this is the best bundle we've got this season so far. I'm so excited to go into zombies, test this out, see what it looks like with the Pack-a-Punch camo. And then after that, we're going to head in to a private match and test out Gold, Gold Viper, Diamond, Plague Diamond, DM Ultra, Dark Aether on both of these weapons and see how they look. Potentially, I think these could look really cool, but I have a feeling that they might not. But yeah, with that being said, let's go ahead, buy this bundle, giving Activision another $24 so we can go ahead and review this. And just like that, it's done. No backing out now. Let's go ahead, go into zombies, and test these bad boys out. But before we do that, if you're new here and want to sub, I would greatly appreciate it. We're getting closer and closer to our goal of 115K subs. And I got to give a huge thanks to everyone who's going to like, comment, and watch this video in its entirety. Those three things help me and my channel out massively. And holy crap, we're now loaded into D Machina. Look at how massive this gun is with the handlebars. This covers up so much of your screen. It looks like you're just holding a giant, massive gun. Yeah, looking down sight with the reticle, it does, you know, cover up a little bit of the screen. But let's go ahead and see the inspect element for this brand new Mastercraft. All right. I'm going to turn the audio up for that. Let's do that again with higher audio. All right, so you straight up rev the gun. But yeah, I definitely think they did a really good job with this Mastercraft. I don't think it's the best one we've gotten so far. I think the LC10's pretty good, and a few of the other ones just stand out a little bit more to me. Then again, I'm not a huge motorcycle person, so if you really like motorcycles, this might be, you know, the go-to Mastercraft for you. And I think it's definitely the best blueprint we have for this stoner. We don't have a lot of good stoner blueprints, and this is one of the first few ones we've gotten, so definitely check it out. Now, to go ahead and test out the golden tracers, I actually really like these and think these stand out a lot more than most of the other tracers we've gotten. So I like the fact that they put gold tracers on this compared to like a dark green or a dark blue that you'd have a hard time seeing. And now here we are with the AK-74U blueprint. Luckily enough, it's a wall weapon on this map, so I was able to buy it. Apply the blueprint. Comes with an ACOG scope. I'll definitely end up taking that off if I actually end up running this blueprint. And like I said when we were kind of reviewing it to begin with, I'm a little disappointed about this one specifically. I mean, it just got a flame on it. We've seen other bundles like this. And if you bought the Maxis bundle, you have a reactive AK, and there's so many other AK blueprints that this is competing with. If this was for, you know, another weapon that hadn't already had a lot of different cool looking blueprints, I would think it's pretty cool. It's just, it's outshined by a lot of the other options specifically for this weapon. Oh yeah, and before I forget, let's go ahead and spec the weapon. You can see a little sticker on the drum mag. I'm just really hoping that once you know, pack a punch or put mastery camos on, that all those kind of flames and stickers stay. That's what's really going to save this variant. Oh yeah, and one more real quick thing before we pack-a-punch these. And now that we're in-game, you can see neither of these have the Napalm Burst ammo mod on them like I thought they might potentially have. So unlike the Firework 4th of July bundle, these don't have any sort of hidden, you know, stat-changing effects on them. All right, we'll go ahead and pack the AK-74U first. And while pack-a-punching it, nope, it takes and gets rid of the flames, get rid of the sticker on the bottom. And the only thing you can even tell about this when pack-a-punch is the ACOG scope. I'm definitely going to have to give this one a fail ranking. I mean, even the other ones, if we go here to this AK-74U, at least you keep some of the reactive stuff when you know, pack-a-punch it. But yeah, definitely do not get this bundle for the AK-74U because once you pack-a-punch, you lose all the skins. Maybe with Mastery camos it'll be better, but the pack-a-punch test usually gives us a pretty good indication of what the camos are going to look like on it. And it's disappointing, is all I can say. It is very, very disappointing. All right, with that being out of the way, let's go ahead and test the actual reason you'd buy this, the stoner variant. And oh, thank God, some of it's actually noticeable when you pack-a-punch it. Let's take it out into the sun, see what it looks like in a little bit better lighting. You still see some of the flames on top, some of the green. Obviously, the handlebars are still there. I kind of wish the handlebars were pack-a-punched. But overall, it's not the best we've ever seen with a pack-a-punch camo on, you know, a Mastercraft weapon. But after looking at the AK-74U, this is a pretty nice result. And it doesn't look that bad once you pack-a-punch. It is still definitely very, very noticeably a motorcycle. You know, this would probably get very annoying after a few seconds, but I kind of wished it sounded like you were revving an engine when you were shooting it. Just backing up into a corner of the ring of fire, and all it sounds like is you're just revving a vehicle as you're shooting it. We haven't seen any, you know, blueprint weapons that have changed the way the gun sounds when shooting, but I think that would be hilarious if some of the blueprints out there completely changed how the weapon sounded, and this was just as you were shooting it, just the entire time. Sounds dumb, would get so annoying, but I would have a blast with that weapon. All right, here we are. We're actually in Outbreak. One thing I forgot to test is how the brand new vehicle skin looked. And yeah, this is definitely my favorite for this vehicle out of all the ones I have. Yeah, definitely the coolest one. Looks pretty cool when you're driving with the stickers on the back, even the front. I really like the rustic look on that. And then on top of that, let's take a second to look at the charm itself. And like we were stating before, charm is not animated in any way. I've killed some zombies. Nothing really seems to be changing with it. A little bit disappointing on the charm, but at least his vehicle skin is pretty freaking dope. All right, so we're going to test the MP camos first, starting with the gold camo. And yeah, this is very underwhelming on the stoner blueprint. Yeah, I might as well just run this with the default version. And this is gold on the AK, and all it does is kind of cover up the top half of it. So gold camo, very underwhelming with these variants. Would not recommend running it. And here is the diamond camo, and yeah, kind of looks a little awkward with the diamond placement and the other stuff on here. Wouldn't really recommend this either. And the AK-74U diamond just looks like the AK-74U with a different type of ACOG. That's the only difference here. If you took the ACOG scope off, you wouldn't even be able to tell you're running a blueprint on this weapon. And here's the final camo for MP, DM Ultra. And it's okay, I guess. It covers the same area that gold covers. I might run this over the default variant just to show, you know, some sort of movement on it. But definitely still pretty disappointed with that. And then the AK just looks like the AK with DM Ultra. And now here we go, testing the zombies camos. This is Golden Viper. Yeah, Nope, 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 nope. Skipping off that. Golden Viper on the AK, which is just the gold, but now it's less shiny. Well, actually, it covers a little bit more of the top with Gold Viper for some reason. The AK didn't cover that little part. I don't know. Still wouldn't recommend running it. Now for the Plague Diamond camo, and this is just a very ugly combination. All that is swapping over to the Plague Diamond on the AK, and this is just a Plague Diamond AK-7 for you. Legitimately just a Plague Diamond AK-7 for you. Now, last but not least, we have the Dark Aether camo, and surprisingly, this covers so much more of the weapon than what the DM Ultra one did. This is 100% the way I'm going to be rocking this gun, either with no skins on it at all, and if I'm going to be putting a camo, it's going to be the Dark Aether camo, because it just looks so much better than everything else. Moving on to the AK, and it is just an AK-7 for you with the Dark Aether camo. That's all it is. Yeah, the AK itself is definitely the weakest part of this entire bundle. I don't ever see myself using this AK because there's so many other better looking ones. It looks awful with Pack-a-Punch. It looks awful with all the camos. Just pretty disappointing in my opinion. But with that, guys, that is going to be it for this bundle review. I actually really like this Mastercraft, and when I use the Stoner, this is what I'm going to be using right here. Definitely let me know how you feel about this bundle, if you're going to get it, or if you're going to wait for some of the new bundles that were revealed today. I posted a video today with the new patch notes. In Season 4 Reloaded, we're getting a lot of new bundles. One that gives you pet zombies. We're getting another Maxis bundle with a Mastercraft. We're getting a Mastercraft sniper. They're really doubling down on all the Mastercrafts and really cool blueprints that we're getting the later half of the season. So if you want to check out that video, I'm gonna have a link below if you want a little bit of a sneak peek. But yeah, we're definitely gonna be reviewing all those because those seem so freaking cool. But yeah, with that, I'm gonna wrap it here. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. I want to take the last moment to thank anyone who's became a YouTube member or a Twitch sub, and an extra special thanks to those who have taken it above and beyond. We've got Chef, aka Chief, aka Classified. We've got the man whose name should be really easy to pronounce, Yamasta. We've got the man, the myth, the legend, Cryptic, the absolute boss, Hunter Redondu, and my friend with the most stable PS5 ever, DX2069. All of these people have become Unlock++ members on YouTube. Thank you guys so much, true homies.